Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb vlog. I got a request in, and usually when people make requests, it takes me a long time to get to them. But this person put $10 with it. Boom, boom, got my attention. Here's for you. Uh, how to become a banker part 2. This one's going to be focusing on land, um, license hanging, and fruit stand. Okay, so here we go. So how to become a banker part 2. One of the most overlooked ways that people are not paying attention to and not realizing is a great way to do it is buying 1-acre lots and even half-acre lots. Now, why am I saying this? You're going to say, Erica, 1-acre lots. Well, you know what? You can go on Craigslist and find 1-acre lots for sale. You can go on MLS and find, or realtor.com, or have a realtor help you find 1-acre lots that are accessible to the road. It's not that difficult. Here's usually what the problem is. Clearing trees, it's a little far out. It's on the edge of town, nothing inside of a neighborhood. This is what we're aiming for. We're aiming for something edges of town, what we call the country, any of those things. Why? Because we want to have the access to convert this land and turn it into money. All right. How are we converting this land and turning it into money? There's multiple ways. Way number 1, RV park. And many people say, what? Yes, RV park. Right now here in Texas is a booming industry. Is having an RV park. And when I say an RV park, I mean having, a bathroom system here, kind of like, with bricks and wooden outdoor system, and then having campers dump waste, yada, yada. Now, some impromptu campsites are basically just gravel road and a concrete driveway where the person pulls up, and there they put their camper on and pay for your services, overnight services. Another way for the land is trailer parks. If you own the land, many trailer companies will just bring the trailer out to you and drop it on down. So if you own the 1-acre lot, you can actually get 4 to 5 on there. It's actually very interesting. It depends on which way you turn them, which way they go. It has to just be enough space for people to pull in and drive their car. So if they're single wide, you can get 4 or 5 because you can turn 4 one way and the 5th one a different way, the last one. Or you can do them into a little, 4 shape, wherever they kind of faces each other's door, which is weird. But it's very easy to do, very efficient. Why do people aim for these properties? Because they're a little bit outside the city. So people are looking to have a break financially, right? They're like, man, apartments inside the city are $1,000, but here's this trailer for rent for 600, 700, 800, 900, right? And it's on your land. Super easy. Put a series of mailboxes out there. If your neighbors complain, put a fence around the edges. If they complain a little bit more, make it look nice, right? Put some trees blocking up the to block up the trailer park, essentially, right? So another one, fruit stand. Now, if you're going to do fruit stand, here's what I recommend. Make a big enough spot, even if it's just 1 acre, for people to park, pull in off the road, to pull in. Not just drive by and have to park on the road dangerously, but to be able to pull in, build you a nice structure out front very cheaply. You can now get these sheds where you can open the door. I mean, it's super, super high tech. And go on Craigslist and say, hey, I'm looking for someone to run the fruit stand. I'm looking for you to be a farmer, bring in your veggies, and you're going to pay me a proportion of the money from the fruit stand, or you're going to, pay me X amount of dollars every month, right? And your goal, of course, is to get more than one farmer to do this. Why? Because seasons, times, some people have nuts, some people have berries, some people have honey. You want this, even though it's a little shed that you can buy, there's particular ones that you can put an AC unit on the side of. You want to be able to have a backup system. You want people coming in to see their particular farmer, come in and support to their particular farmer. Now, another great thing you could do with the back side of that shed, one, yes, you'll have some parking lot space, but then you'll also plant some nice fruit trees or some nice kind of farmy trees, or you'll plant a gazebo and have strawberries hang off of it, something in that like, because people will come and say, man, there's this little spot I know of, and actually get it put on Google Places and let people Yelp it. Like Yelp respond what they think of it. Like, oh, I've been to that farmer's market. Oh, I've been to that little spot, whatever, right? You want this to be reviewed and incentivized. So those are a couple ways you can do it. Again, you could just turn the whole acre, it's not a big, but you could turn the whole acre into into pecan trees, fruit, you name it. Now, many people used to joke, well, they owe Black people 40 acres and a mule. Well, that actually was true. They did do that as part of slavery incentive for the slaves generally, like, we're going to give you 40 acres of mule if you participate in the war. So many people don't realize that 40 acres is equivalent to 25 city blocks. So 1 acre is a great thing, and it's more spacious than you believe. And there's a lot more opportunities to buy 1 acre lots in many places in many states. So don't get discouraged. Don't get down about how much you're able to buy, or if you don't think 1 acre is enough. 1 acre is actually more than enough for a lot of the purchases that you want to make. Another part is license hanging. I was going to bring this up. If, let's say, you have a office building in a smaller town or in an edge of a place, you can convert it to a license hanging place. What a license hanging place would be, it'd be like, say there's 10 businesses. There's one office and there's a little conference room. And over the walls, you hang up the licenses of people, not necessarily, but in theory. So you could have 20 businesses saying they have a business there, and they have room 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, or 101A, 101G, 101F. There's many ways to do that. And I'll let you guys Google more about license hanging, but it's just like when you see the pop-up post office shops and things like that. It's a great way for people to have an office outside their home, because it builds up business credit. They get many things coming to them, many more opportunities for mail, and just different opportunities of growth there. So I hope that was helpful. That's Becoming a Banker Part 2. Again, remember, even if you work 1 or 2 jobs and you're taking money and you're putting away and you're buying acres of land, or you're buying a duplex or a fourplex, or you're buying trailers or whatever, you're becoming the banker because people are paying you. There's opportunities for more people to pay you. If you're putting money in Lending Club, putting it in Prosper, wherever you're putting it, it is more opportunities for people to pay you. And that's how we're trying to grow this. Remember, Craigslist is your friend in this opportunity. Craigslist gives you a lot of opportunities to see people selling 1 acre, and then you decide what you want to do with that 1 acre. Tax time is coming up. I preferably try to buy before tax season, but these things happen. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog, Becoming a Banker Part 2.